In today's world, your attention is the most valuable thing you own. Not your money, not your time, not even your talent. It's your focus. Because time without focus is wasted. Talent without focus is unused. And life without focus is chaotic. We live in an age where distraction is a design, not an accident. Every app, every platform, every notification, all engineered to break your concentration. And most people, they let it happen. They scroll, swipe, refresh, repeat, and then wonder why they're stuck. They don't need more time. They need more focus. Focus is a superpower. The world rewards those who can stay locked in when everyone else is drifting. In a distracted world, focus has become a superpower. Think about it. Most people can't sit still for 10 minutes without checking their phones. They can't finish a single task without jumping to something else. They confuse motion with progress and end the day exhausted but empty. But the most successful people, they don't do everything, they do the right things with deep, undivided focus. Focus builds mastery. You don't become great by trying everything. You become great by sticking with something long enough to get deep. Focus is what takes you from beginner to expert, from average to exceptional. It's not about intensity for a day. It's about consistency of focus over years. Every big achievement, every world-class result was built by someone who learned how to tune out the noise and lock into their work. Focus. Time. You can have 10 hours in a day, but if your mind is split in 10 directions, you've achieved nothing. Meanwhile, someone else spends just 2 hours in deep focused work and builds something incredible. Why? Because time doesn't create results. Focused time does. You don't need longer days. You need sharper focus. How to master your focus. So how do you protect and master this focus in a world that's always trying to steal it? 1. Eliminate distractions ruthlessly. Turn off notifications, put your phone in another room, close the extra tabs, protect your environment like your life depends on it, because your future does. 2. Set clear, single objectives. Don't juggle 5 things at once. Pick one task, one goal, one mission, and go deep. Clarity is the first step to focus. If you're unclear, your brain will drift. 3. Work in focus blocks. Use techniques like Pomodoro or deep work sessions. 25, 50, or 90 minutes of undivided attention. Then rest. Then repeat. The goal is not to work nonstop. The goal is to work fully present. 4. Train your mind like a muscle. Focus is not a switch, it's a skill. And like any skill, it can be trained. Start small. Read without checking your phone. Sit with a thought. Stay with a task. Every time you resist distraction, you're building mental strength. Focus is identity. The most powerful shift happens when focus becomes part of who you are. I am someone who finishes what I start. I am someone who protects my mind. I am not owned by my devices. I use them. They don't use me. This is where things change. Not when you force focus out of guilt, but when you choose focus out of conviction. Because that's who you are. That's who you're becoming. You unlock more than time. When you master focus, you gain more than time. You gain peace. No more chaos in your mind. Progress. Finally moving the needle where it matters. Purpose. No more drifting aimlessly. Power. The ability to control your energy and direct it at will. And above all, you gain clarity. You stop reacting to life and start creating it. Distraction has a cost. Understand this. Every distraction has a cost. Every time you switch tasks, you lose momentum. Every time you check your phone, you're not just losing seconds, you're losing depth. You're breaking your creative rhythm. You're restarting your mental engine. And over time, it robs you of your potential. That's not just inconvenience. That's a life wasted. Final reminder. Choose focus. So here's the truth. Success isn't complicated. It's not about being the smartest. It's not about having the best tools. It's about doing the right thing with the right focus over time. Every day you have a choice. Chase distractions or chase mastery. You can drift or you can decide. Closing words, strong, uplifting tone. Protect your attention like your future depends on it, because it does. Master your focus and you'll master your mind. Master your mind and you'll shape your destiny. Because in the end, you don't need more time, you need to focus.